majority of the time, I'm just leave where it's at, because 90% of the time, people don't know what they talking about. So I really don't know what they talking about. So it'd be funny to me. It'd be funny to me. But then they life was good. I enjoy it. Said, smoke alone.
Michael Watts. With your feet up, with that one hitter, bro. Bubba for your trouble on the double, let it get you, bro. Bubba for your trouble on the double, let it get you, bro. Bubba for your trouble on the double, let it get you, bro. Pass me the juice, light it up with in a circle full of smoking on the truth. Pass me a cigar, and I'ma bust it down. Pass me the purple. Make sure that hoe is proud and thick. Break it down, fill it up, roll it up and light it. And you know it's the bomb. Soon as it get ignited, pimpin', I can't even fight it. It's calling me to smoke, so I fire up another square and take another toke. I be damn it going broke, and my girl say I'm wrong shit, but this is my cologne, girl, and that's stupid strong. I know this is my cologne, this is my cologne, this is my cologne, girl, and that's stupid strong. This is my cologne, this is my cologne, this is my cologne, girl, and that's stupid strong. I know this is my cologne, this is my cologne, this is my cologne, girl, and that's stupid strong. This is my cologne, this is my cologne, this is my cologne, girl, and that's stupid strong. I'm yelling it, excelling it, it makes me more.
Let me get serious, man. These people out here, man, with these selective relationships, man. Meaning they dealing with you selectively due to the selective benefits that you provide. I know it's from the era I'm from that you don't, that we was taught not to deal with a person for what they have. You deal with a person for how they are. And a lot of times, back in them times was really the time where you think, they holler, they, put out they analyze the poverty line, poor, middle class, upper class, and all that. But in the 80s and 90s, man, people were really poor, and they didn't understand that you couldn't tell folk back in the day that they was poor. And for me, my vision and my remember that time, I couldn't tell, that, who was who and what, because we was more focused on the interaction with people, interacting with people, having fun, this, that, that. You created something to do, man. Where you think kickball came from? Where you think red light, green light came from? Hit that like button, man, when y'all come in. Where you think Mother May I came from? Them was games that was invented off of imagination and creativity from good children, with good, with good imagination and good thoughts that came into their they mind that was raised right and taught right from wrong. So what's the difference between them 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 year olds back then than today? They are exposed to so much of everything, and just like on here, I can hit like no video is not for children, and I turn around and get a 10-year-old or 15-year-old or 12-year-old on my live, but it's supposed to be set to where they can't get in if they're in a certain age. But they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But these are for the people that know, like I know, you know, the whole setup. And the setup is to really corrupt, you know, somebody important said, I ain't gonna say who it was, they said he who control images control mind. And it was a person that was hated throughout the world and still looked at as a very bad person. They was creating a machine they called the propaganda machine. And I'm gonna tell you what that propaganda machine is. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Will? How you doing? I can't hardly see because I got this privacy screen on here. My screen ain't too bright. Everybody, man, I got 15 hit people now, man. Let me get at least 8 likes. How you doing? I don't want to butcher your name, man. I'm gonna say MS. How you doing, my friend? How you doing, my friend? But it was a person that knew what they were doing, but they created a machine they called, and they named it the propaganda machine. Do y'all know what the propaganda machine is today? Media. The television. You know, whatever you can view, you know, it's so, you know, we so far in technology now, you know, back in the 80s and stuff, we had flow model TVs and stuff like that, and you only got maybe 8, 9 channels, you know, channel 6, 3, 9, stuff like that. But you get anything you could think of, you can just, man, type it in, is something for that. And that's the difference in the children today and why their thoughts aren't as creative, or is not as many. Their thoughts are imaginary, isn't creative in a way that is righteous. Like I said, when I was growing up, man, we played kickball, you know, even played double dutch, you know, dodgeball, games like Mother May I, red light, green light. Where you think those games came from? You know, they came from the ghettos around the world, you know. And Trancia, Barrett, Miss Barrett, how you doing, Miss? How you doing, Barry? I'm sorry, I don't mean to butcher your name, my friend. I'm trying to drive at the same time. I appreciate y'all tapping in. But yeah, man, I'm just speaking on, and now versus when I was growing up, it's a big, big difference in mentality. Principles are more for they hard, what they will do and won't do for another, like being selfish versus being selfless. And it all comes from creations that were took and used on us throughout the last 50, maybe 50, 60 years. And they wonder why things are the way they are. Man, it ain't hard to figure out. It's not hard to figure out at all. It's not hard to figure out at all. You know, it's just people don't want to figure it out. People don't want to admit to it, because if these things wasn't around, certain people couldn't be who they are. It's easy to be somebody behind on the phone and put on this and put on that and make like they this and they that, because you don't know them in real life, you know. But I am who I am, and that's all I know how to be. And ain't nothing, you know, I don't promote violence. It's all about respecting and showing the utmost respect to your elder, women and children. I'm on that type time. You know, if you get caught up, you get caught up. If I'm with you and I don't know what you got going on and we ride somewhere, man, don't take me with you just because you don't want to go by yourself, or don't lie on me because you don't want to take your lick. That's the generation I'm from. And I'm from the generation that, hey man, if you got a career and I'm out, just I ain't got nothing going for myself, but we good friends, I know you are, you know, make sure, yeah, I'll take that lick for you. That's how deep it went back in them days. You know, a friend would take jail time for a friend to keep them from getting in trouble. Because back then, you know, yeah, the police was to deal with, but you know who we were most scared of than anything? Mama, grandma, you know. So just like I said, man, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. You know, and I've been stopped trying to figure out why. I've been trying to start to figure out why. Like, I know what it is. I know what it is. I don't have a problem with what it is. I have a problem with why it is, because I want to do something about it. But I know I can't do nothing about it. I'm only me. If I can get one or two to listen to me and take in something, then, you know, I feel like I did a great deed. You know, but I know I can't change. I can't change a block, you know, a literal block of people, let alone the world. And I know that. So at the end of the day, you know, you just gotta let it be what it be, and let it, you know, just like that, accept and let it be what it's gonna be. At the end of the day, what can anybody do? Not a, as we just said when we were little, not a thing, you know. But that's just my quick little line, man, because I was just riding thinking I wanted to share it with y'all. And like, share, subscribe, man, and hit that like button. I already said that, like, share, and subscribe. And in one of my descriptions, if you can't find it, you go through one of my videos and find it. If you want to make a donation, man, the Cash App up there, man. And I'll check in with y'all in a minute, man. Salute to y'all from the mayor, man. Birmingham, Alabama. Y'all know about it. Don't act like y'all don't. South.